Now my daddy left home when I was 3, and he didn't leave much for Mama and me, except this old guitar and an empty bottle of booze. Now I don't blame him because he run and hid, but the meanest thing that he ever did was before he left, he went and named me Sue. Now he must have thought that it was quite a joke, and it got lots of laughs from lots of folks, and it seems I had to fight my whole life through. Some gal would giggle and I'd get red, and then some guy'd laugh and I'd bust his head. I'll tell you, life ain't easy for a boy named Sue. So I grew up quick and I grew up mean, and my fists got hard and my wits got keen, and I rode from town to town to hide my shame. But I made me a vow to the moon and the stars that I'd search the honky-tonks and bars, and then I'd kill that man who'd give me that awful name. So it was Gatlinburg in mid-July, and I'd just hit town and my throat was dry, and I thought I'd stop and have myself a brew. In an old saloon on a street of mud, there at a table just a dealing studs, sat the dirty mangy dog that named me Sue. Now I knew that snake was my own sweet dad from a worn out picture my mother had had, and I knew that scar on his cheek and his evil eye. Now he was big and bent and gray and old, and I looked at him and my blood run cold, and I said, "My name is Sue. How do you do? Now you're gonna die." So I hit him hard right between the eyes, and he went down, but to my surprise he come up with a knife and cut off a piece of my ear. So I busted a chair right across his teeth, and we crashed through the wall and into the street, just a kicking and a gouging in the mud and the blood and the beer. Well, I tell you, I fought tougher men, but I really can't remember when. He kicked like a mule and he bit like a crocodile. Well, I heard him laugh and then I heard him cuss, and he went for his gun, but I pulled mine first, and I stood there looking at me and I saw him smile. So he says, "Son, this world is rough, and if a man's gonna make it, he's gotta be tough." And I knew I wouldn't be there to help you along. So I give you that name, and then I said goodbye, and I knew that you'd have to get tough or die. And it's that name that's helped to make you strong. He said, "Now you just fought one hell of a fight, and I know that you hate me and you got the right to kill me now, and I wouldn't blame you if you do. But you ought to thank me before I die for all the gravel in your gut and the spit in your eye, 'cause I'm the son of a gun that named you Sue." Well, what could I do? Got all choked up and threw down my gun and called him my pa, and he called me his son, and then I come away with a different point of view. And I think about it every now and then, every time that I try and every time that I win, and if I ever have a son, I think I'm gonna name him Bill or George, anything but Sue, 'cause I hate that name.